Hello everybody and welcome to the LPA's Pokemon Drafting Network Season 2 Intro and Explanation. And the reason that this season warrants a explanation is because the setup was a little bit awkward this time around, but I'll go my best into explaining how it works and all that good stuff. If you are confused about this, you've been watching the tournament, you've been watching the season, I should say, and you're scratching your head in confusion, don't blame me, blame Paris. He came up with the rules and he came up with the setup. I'm just basically editing the videos. Alright, so basically what we did was if you remember, Paris won the pre-Season 2, which made him the champion, because obviously Season 1's champion Fulham did not return, so obviously we needed a champion for Season 2. So he was not a part of this. Basically we had a 8-man setup, 4 matches, and then obviously we'd have a semi-final and then a final. However, to make sure everybody had a fair shot and people weren't thrown out after the first match, anyone who lost the first match, the first round matchup, would go into what is called the losers bracket or the losers tournament, whatever. And from there, people who lost their first match would have a second chance in order to win. Now, obviously, this didn't just so basically, if you got knocked out of the quarterfinals, and then you went on to the losers bracket, if you won in the losers bracket, you would go on to the semi-finals of the losers bracket, where you would take on the loser of the semi-final in the winners bracket. Now, I know this is really confusing, but when you actually see the brackets, it might make a little bit more sense. Now, this is not the end, by the way, just to clarify. Basically, what will happen then is that whoever gets the winners final will obviously have a shot at the champion, Paris. Now, the winner of that match will take on the winner of the losers bracket, I believe. Yeah, he will take on the winner of the losers bracket, and then whoever wins that match will have a final match. And I can't really explain this any further than this. The brackets will speak for themselves, but ultimately the champion, whoever that may be at the end, will take on the overall winner of the tournament, whether that be the winner of the winners bracket or losers bracket. Again, this is very confusing, I apologize for this, but I did not set this up. And they will go one-on-one in a 2-out-of-3 match setup to declare the ultimate winner of Season 2. Now, hopefully that will be a decent enough explanation for everybody, but as I said, if it isn't, then the brackets themselves should speak a little bit more volumes for you. Just in case you're having a little bit of a difficulty understanding, because here's the thing, it actually took me making a fucking graphic sheet here in order to understand the setup. But as I said, hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and stay tuned later on for the actual draft. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.